Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. My name is NHarmzWay, and this is Magic the Gathering Arena. We didn't get a daily deal notification today. Maybe it hasn't showed up yet. Yeah, because that looks exactly like yesterday's deal. What did that say? Offer will expire in a few minutes? 11 minutes. All right, so 11 minutes into this, we're going to have to reset. Cast 30 red or green spells. Yesterday, I continued playing with the deck. 22, we went 22 and 20 yesterday with the deck. So it doesn't do as well in Diamond 1-2 as it was doing in Platinum and Diamond 3-4. But we are 45, 55, 65, 67, and 30 with this deck. So we're still better than 50% with this deck. This actually looks like a good start. So the opponent goes first. So that's one of the things that I've noticed is if our opponent has the same deck, it's really difficult to catch up. But this looks like we can get all of what we have in our hand out. Say hello. The sad thing about that is that we're not going to be able to really kill it unless he tries to block us, in which case we can use shock on it. And since he did it that way, we'll put out the Steamkin now. Next turn, we'll put out Robber. Euro, so he gets 3 life and he gets to put another land out. But Euro goes back in his hand. Not going to block, take the 3, but now he doesn't have a blocker, so that's good for us. Robber of the Rich comes out, Steamkin goes up. And because I want us to start this with less than he has, let's pump up Robber. It'll also pump up Steamkin. And now we're also going to get an exiled card, which apparently was a land. Yep. Would have given him a life. Next turn we can put out Annex, Embrith, and we can shock something. Maybe direct, depending on what this looks like. Tell you what though, if we draw an Embercleave, I'll put out the Embrith, I'll attack, and the Embercleave will go on one of them. Whichever one he doesn't block. Yeah, that 6/6 just takes away 1/1s every time. So we didn't get what I was hoping for, but we can do this. Puts that up to a 4/4. Now we can go in with everything we've got. Ooh, a Shatter the Sky. Glad that's in the... So we lose the Steamkin. We get these two. We can get rid of the Lazov. Now, I could have done that direct. Oops to you or oops to me, because looks like you might want to put something back in my hand. Okay, that was good. He had a Shadow the Sky. And now we don't have anything except these two right here. And that's it for him. Good game. So our first win of the day. Diamond Tier 1 with 3 pips. We need 3 more wins in order to make it to Mythic. Let's keep going. These games tend to not be very long games, unless for some reason our opponent is able to drag it out. In which case it drags out as long as our opponent is able to keep it out there. But for the most part, the games tend to be pretty quick. Mr. Arena is our opponent. Okay. 2 Scorch Spitters, a Phoenix of Ash. So we can get to the Phoenix of Ash, and with one more draw we might get the Ember. We can get all of them out once we can get them all to run. Say hello. Castle Embereth out. Yep. Wonder how many of those he has. Okay. Now, so far, all he's done is counter my creatures, which may be our opponent, Mr. Arena's total thing is to counter our creatures. We got 4 of these. We have 1. Put the second one out and pass. Because we're going to need 5 in order for this to work. Shifting Serotypes, that's a good one. It's protection from blue. Not seen many of those in a red-green deck, but okay. If I put the Robber out now, then we can hit him with the Scorch Spitter. And he sees that we have an Embercleave sitting right here. It's his Embercleave. And we'll use it against, let's see, that will be enough to kill both of them. And the next move, this can get equipped. I don't know why, but that looks like it's a lot more when you see the effect on it. Hexproof, Riot, and Trample. Yeah, that kind of hurts. Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, he's pushing blockers now. Just a mountain. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Well, we can equip. And say good game, because he's going to beat us this turn. We have nothing to block him. Oh, he had another questing beast. That's pretty good. Because 9, 10, 11, we couldn't block that if I wanted to. So, I mean, we could have if I wouldn't have used the attack, but you guys, if you've been watching me long enough, know me. I'm going to try and push that advantage every time. BS Mystic is our opponent. Fervent Champion to an Annex. We'll keep what we have. 1 win, 1 loss. Say hello. Not bad. Now we've drawn into a 2-drop. And a couple of 3-drops. Ooh. I like that with the little animation. I think our best bet is to do Annex first and then work Phoenix and after that. Hope maybe for a, well, hope, I'm going to do Robber. I was going to say hope maybe for a, oh, that was a land. That was a straight mountain. He gets to scry 1. Another land. Wow, okay. Hopefully that was a good draw for them. I don't know. Yeah, they must have been flooded because they had 4 mana out. That or they had very, very late game cards, because 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's keep going. Trying to get this all, or as much of this in as we can before the game forces us to reset. And it might. I don't know how the daily deals work. USH1B4. Yushiba? Mountain, Fervent Champion, Rider, Robber of the Rich. Then we work Infuriate and light up the stage, depending on what our opponent has. Say hello. They went down to 6, so our Robber of the Rich is not going to be as easy to work. Cauldron Familiar, okay, not a bad card for them. Robber. 4 to 5, so Robber actually works, but it was a Blood Crypt. They discarded a Swamp to draw that. I'm going to put that out and shock the Reveler. Then we're going to go after him. Another land. Go to blockers. First strike to damage. Light up the stage. An Annex and another light up the stage. Alright, so Embrith. Okay, so yeah, that's when you start taking out their creatures, sometimes people freak out. And then, you know, you see, okay, so I don't know if you guys just noticed that, but the store showed up, so we didn't have to exit the game in order to see what the daily deals are. Azoria sleeve, that's pretty good. I'll buy that. Temple of Abandoned, Shock, Crusader, and Stormfist. I already have that one. I know it says purchase, but I didn't purchase it. I actually got it as a reward somewhere along the line. Diamond with... I think we have 3 pips that we need? No, 2 pips that we need. Wow. H39356591. That's somebody's social right there. Anyway, they go first. We don't have a good first hand, and I'm not going to keep it just to get that Embercleave out. This is not much better, but it's okay. We'll keep the 6 and put the Empress. No, one of the mountains in the bottom. We're still 2 cards away from, or 2... Yeah, see, and they got a Scorch Spitter right away. Say hello. We're going to start taking damage right off the bat. So we have 5, they have 5, and they can stomp this or shock it or... Yeah, figured they would, because they kept those up for a reason. So let's see, maybe we can, this time, yeah, this time we'll be able to get it out. And now that his hand is so light, we should actually be able to do something with it. So Robber of the Rich, Fervent Champion. Because they don't have more than us. That makes sense. We can get Annex out, or we can do Infuriate this time. I think Infuriate's the better way to go. No, he's going to stomp the Robber again. So we're going to have to get Annex out. And with the 3 that are on here, he can put one of those out this next turn. Or the Annex, that works too. We can't block everybody. Three wins, 2 losses. And, you know, us not going first, him having the same exact hand as us, I was expecting on that turn for him to actually hit us with an Embercleave as well. So we can't really do anything when he got rid of all of our creatures as we were trying to put him out. And he would have done, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Quinn is our opponent. 13 more points of damage without a Embercleave, 2 Embercleaves, a Scorch Spitter, and a Runaway Steamkin. We can try and draw to it, but I don't think we'll be able to. Leyline of Abundance, first thing that they play, and a Gilded Goose. This could be a difficult hand. Say hello. We need to draw land. 2 Embercleaves in our hand. Oh, that's why. Okay. Still need to draw land. Can hit him for 2. Leafkin Druid, so he's got blockers out there. And he's got blockers that can kill our guys. Another runaway Steamkin. We can do this. Go in all for the attack. See who he blocks and use the Infuriate against it. If he blocks nobody, we can put the other Steamkin out. And that's what we'll do. Still need land. Paradise Druid. 3/2 Paradise Druid. That's pretty good. Kind of sucks for us, but that's pretty good. Still need land. Okay. We can Infuriate. Both Steamkins come up, and then Annex is able to come out. Okay, so that was a little bit too much for them. Which, you know, I get it, because once you start seeing that double strike with trample come out, it really messes with people. 22 minutes into it, let's see what we got in our deck. The pack doesn't show anything new. Oh, we got a mythic rare, that's pretty good. Go right back into it. We should be able to maybe get 1 or 2 more hands off. 4-2 right now. Not Greg is our opponent. A Scorch Spitter, a couple of shocks to light up the stage. We'll keep it. We need probably more. You know, the light up the stage for the draw is good, but say hello. He's got a Knight of the Ebon Legion. Couple of Scorch Spitters, that's not bad. Depends on what he tries to do with the Knight of the Ebon Legion. He could do a, well, Gutter Bones is not bad. We'll go to combat, get the light at the stage out. See what we draw. A Fervent Champion and a Torbran. Well, the Fervent Champion could come out. The Scorch Spitter, the Shock can all come out. I can't block, so he's going to do 2 damage. We'll see what we draw. Spawn of Mayhem. Now that kind of sucks for us. So, Castle Embrith. Fervent Champion. Now that's 2, which means we would need 4. A Scorch Spitter. And we could still shock. Let's see if he blocks anybody. Okay, because an Infuriate really would hurt. The only thing is with that Spawn of Mayhem, we're going to start getting some damage done to us. And this is going to start pumping up. And you know, because he's got a flyer, he's going to attack us. Oh, he didn't. Which, you know, okay. Four attackers, we can put an Embercleave out this turn. Ooh, a drag to the underworld. Not bad. See who he blocks. That's kind of where I thought he would block. So we kill the Spawn of Mayhem. Unless he's got a Murderous Rider or a Murder, in which case he kills the Robber of the Rich. Okay. We still killed the Rider, but we also died. That's fine. Wait, why did we not kill it? It was at 0. Indestructible. That's why we didn't kill it. Well, that makes sense. Drag the Fervent Champion to the underworld. Huh. I think Equip is a sorcery speed. Yep, Equip only has a sorcery. Well, now we know. Gutter Bones comes out tapped. Hit us for 6. No. Gonna leave it there. Okay. Another Robber of the Rich. Writing was on the wall. Alright, so for those of you who joined us from YouTube, thank you guys for coming in. Invent and invert. Cool. Appreciate you guys coming by. My name's NHarmzWay. I hope everybody has a great day. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. If you are a subscriber, hit the notification bell. I put out videos 5 days a week. We'll talk to everybody later. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.